Last one, it's called I've Got No Tits. That's alright. I've got no tits. Through puberty, I was in bits about it. When other girls had double Ds by the age of 13, I was waiting for something to happen to me. Still waiting. Through my teens, I was contemplating surgery because I didn't feel womanly, fighting irritating comments from those around me like, Kate, you got an alright face, but you got no tits? Yeah, I got 2 Haribo fried eggs with little pink yolks, and I took all the jokes, all the cutting remarks, but behind the laughs I was mortified. I tried to hide behind padded bras, but apparently these are false advertising, though I'd wear them for only me and no one else. I wasn't up on that shelf next to page 3, selling myself to the male gaze. The human body is not a billboard. We're all worth so much more than our exteriors, but we're well aware of how we're taught to pursue an unrealistic image, and my tits never grew. No matter how much I willed them to, in the bathroom looking down like, come on girls, help me out, the time is now. And so I'd feel embarrassed getting naked in front of a man, as if I had to apologise for my lack of a rack. I'd want to pause so he'd know what's in store, like, mate, have to reiterate, I've got no tits. So make the best of a bad situation, yeah, because my chest will never exceed expectations. I've barely got a handful, but I'm a handful in the sack, and if you're an arse guy, we'll have great crack. Maybe next time I'll recite these lines. I reach for my notebook rather than his cock, so we'd be in no state of shock when I remove my top. Because I'd get as far as unclipping my bra and my heart was in my mouth, so he'd get to my chest expecting breasts, finding out but 2 little nips. Bit like them mushroom sweets you get in pick a mix. Charming in their way that don't conform to the idealised norm, so I'd look him in the eye apologetically like, it was all a terrible prank. Guess you won't be getting that tit wank. When my girlfriends have a bit of cleavage on show, I turn into a 13-year-old boy. I'm like, whoa. So if you catch me staring, I assure you my intentions are pure. I'm just fascinated by tits because I've never had them before. When I look down, my eyes meet the floor, unobstructed by any kinds of lady lumps, and when I run, my non-existent tits sit pretty like, you ain't catching that bus, girl. When my bustier friends say their tits have shrunk, I'm like, mate, mine have been this size since 2K5, and I've always wanted to hide them. Because snide comments from the past implied having small boobs makes a woman incomplete. Society has a tendency to pit us against each other when we don't even want to compete. Ratings based on looks mean we overlook personality and disregard individuality, when at the end of the day, appearances fade, and it's who we are and who we always were that remains. No, it's not right to get uptight about such superficial things. You shouldn't care what people think, but we've all got insecurities, whatever they may be, and too often we let them define us, rather than letting them defy idealised notions of sexy. In the words of Gaga, I was born this way. I was formed this way to say fuck you. Fuck the popo of underground posters asking if we're beach body ready. And forget padded bras, the real facade masking our reality is airbrushing. Now that's false advertising. And every insecurity, every imperfection you perceive as a beautiful upheaval of how the media deceives us. Because all of us, in our own way, we're keeping it real, fam. My body is not boyish. I'm Shania Twain. I feel like a woman with no backache. You say a handful is plenty, yeah? Well, I hope you've got small hands, mate. Because ain't nobody fresher than my motherfucking tits. Tits, 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 tits. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to get out for the lads, and nor do my girls with bigger breasts. Because the body's not there to gratify hungry stares, it's there to get you to where you want to be. Because we're not just bodies. We're brave and funny, and we're fucking smart. We've got brilliant minds and generous hearts that are prepared to trust again, after yet again being treated like we're objects when we know there's so much more to us. So yeah, I've got no tits, and I couldn't give 2 shits. Thank you very much.